Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina with Read.Pray.Disney. Here on this channel, we like to talk all things Disney, from planning to packing to pins to books. So if you are wanting to come on that journey with me, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thank you for stopping by today. Today. Okay. Y'all, what was it? A few videos back, y'all, I told you that I purchased this, right? This is my first Loungefly backpack. I've never had a Loungefly backpack before. So this is the first one I ever purchased. And when I purchased it, I used I got it at Box Lunch, and I used it with Box Lunch money and so forth. So check out that. I'll put the link to that video in the description box below. But over that, I just kind of open it up and show you. So here's the thing. It's been a while. It's been about maybe a good month or so that I've been using it. I've been faithfully using it. So let me tell you how I feel about it. I will say this. So the first thing was when I bought this, they come in all different sizes. Like, they're all mini backpacks, but this size was a good size for me. I love this front pocket, and I love the image on the front pocket. I love that it has like this dusty rose gold type of stuff. And this is not white. This is a very cream color. But the accents, and it screamed me, right? And the backpack straps, it has been beautiful to carry. See that? Look at that. The hardware is gorgeous. It's been wonderful to carry, and to have it where my hands are free, that's interesting. So, I'm gonna start with positives, okay? So positives, like I said, hands-free all the time. It's Disney and it's cute, so it shows my love of princesses. Again, this dusty rose color is amazing. It has gone with just about every outfit. It is very spacious. It's more forgiving on the inside than one. Ooh, somebody might be screaming at me right now, but it's okay. There we go. It's more forgiving on the inside with space than I would have thought. And I love that pattern, okay? It's sturdier than I thought it would be. All good things, right? It has two out pockets on the outside. And I think in this pocket, the only thing I keep in here is my car keys. They kind of shoved down in there. And then like in the other pocket, I usually either had tissues or I had sanitizer, something quick that my daughter may have needed at the time. Okay. Negatives. I still feel some kind of way carrying it. I know that I'm an adult. I'm 40 and I'm an adult, and I should be able to do and carry whatever I want. And sometimes I feel like I still struggle with that, you know, carrying something that seems kiddish, but that's why I went with something that wasn't overly kiddish, to kind of ease myself into it. The second thing is, I know I said the spacing is generous, but I think it also depends on what you throw in there. A lot of my stuff, so I'm gonna unpack what I have in here. I have my wallet. I have this pouch that I got from 31, and it's toiletry stuff, you know, wipes, seat covers, extra hand soap, extra masks, things like that, soap. It's just toiletries, things I take to the bathroom every time we go to the bathroom. So that's what's in here. And then this is has seen much better days, but this is 3 zippers. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but it has my electronic stuff in it, like my charging cords, and then some like little lip glosses and things. And then on the other side, like little medicines and Band-Aids and things like that. So that's stuff that usually floats around the bottom of your purse. I have it in here. Okay, so right now these are my 3 main things, okay? Additionally, I have tissues and a push pop for some reason. Okay, that's it. That's all that's on the inside of my bag, except for a card from the dentist. That's it. The front pocket, the only thing I carry here is, I have these things. So it's a lip stuff, and gum, some mints. Look at that, y'all, awesome. some mints, a pen, and my chapstick. And that's it for the front pocket. And that just lives down in there, okay? That's all I carry. So here's the thing. You're like, well, what was the problem? Well, here's the problem. My wallet. So I bought this to go to Disney World with, and unless you pack it full, it seems to me, it seemed as though that it was a little loose. So, and all I had was my driver's license back here, my military ID up here, two of my debit cards, and that was it. And then I put some cash in one of them, and that kind of plumped it up a little bit. I felt moderately secure that the things wouldn't fall out. This part, nothing was gonna come out. These up here, I was leery, but it lived in the thing as well, in the bag. But that's not my primary wallet. My primary wallet is this, okay? And this is just a Dooney and Burke wallet. Upside down. So it has, here it has your pocket slits. It has a zipper here, and then this side opens up too. Then here you had more card slots, and then just this open pouch and zipper here. And on the back of this, another pouch, okay? This bad boy holds a lot, right? When I went from this coach to this Dooney in size comparison, okay? So this being in my bag was cumbersome. It was so difficult because I'm used to my bags opening all the way up. This doesn't really open all the way, and I don't want to bend it out of shape, but it doesn't really open all the way. So getting this in and out was tough. And it had these things in there too. So I had to pare it back down to using this as my wallet, which is fine. I mean, I love this. I had this for years upon years upon years, like at least 20 years, and it's held up. But I'm not showing you anything yet. Like, you see that? It's just full of stuff, and it's thicker than usual. I don't know. So I haven't found a wallet system that works with this. Like, this works fine. It's slim enough that I can get it in and out, but I'm not happy with everything how I have everything in here. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence about whether this really holds everything that I would love to carry every day, all day. I will say this though, dang Loungefly, they make some cute bags. Like, I don't think I can go any smaller. And I've seen some that are smaller than this. I don't think I can go any smaller. I know that for sure. Like the new Winnie the Pooh one with the crown, that is adorable. I can't do that because it's too small. It's just too small. And and like I said, all I have is this, and this. These three things have to travel with me wherever I go, well, not the blow pop, but these travel with me. And remember, my phone's not even a part of this yet. These travel with me. So going smaller, I don't know if I could do that. But I will say that I do love it. I'm not ever going to give it up. I worry about getting it dirty. But I've learned some cleaning tips since then. It's gorgeous. And I mean, the first few weeks that I wore it, I was terrified of getting it dirty. I can't see taking this to the park. I know a lot of people take their Loungeflies to the park. I've seen them in the park. I can't take this to the park because it's not going to fit at all the things that I need to carry for myself and my daughter. So this is not going to work for me at the park. Maybe if I was going like a single person to the park, and even then, heck, I don't even know if I'd do that. But it's cute, and it's definitely a good everyday carry. So all that to say, if you're thinking about getting a Loungefly, consider what do you carry in your bag? And one, if you're going to do it as an everyday carry, and then two, are there going to be some things that you might need to pare down size-wise to make sure it fits? Three, keeping it clean and so forth, making sure that you're cleaning it. I wipe it down with a baby wipe every once in a while. Not all the day, not every day, but every once in a while, especially if we go somewhere there's a lot of people, I will wipe it down. I haven't wiped this part yet. I'm afraid of that, but I have wiped around the edges and the bottom where I touch. But I love it. It's a gorgeous bag. Loungefly makes so many gorgeous bags. And there are a couple that I have my eye on. I don't think I will be a collector of Loungefly. It's just not space-wise. I can't see myself doing it. But I will say there are a few more that I do have my eye on. So this won't be my only one. But for right now, she is my only one and she's gorgeous. So just consider how you carry and what you carry before you take that plunge yourself, okay? Well, hopefully that helps somebody, and I hope I didn't ramble on too much, but I hope it helps someone. Let me know what you think. And if you are a collector of Loungeflies, like I know there are some people out there that are, like some of my friends from my YouTube family and so forth, they're collectors of Loungeflies, and they are stunning. I think my husband would leave me if I started collecting Loungeflies too. Pins have been my thing, and we're at a good point now, but these two, wow. We'll see. So, but let me know in the comments below, what do you do with your Loungeflies? Are you considering a Loungefly? I'd love to hear from you. As always, have a magically blessed day and know that I'll be praying for you. Thank you guys. Oh, make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you know when I start posting and so forth. I guess you gotta hit that bell notification too to do that, right? So do that, like, subscribe, and bell. Okay, love you guys. Bye.